wouldn't even be like, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even to the point where, okay, let's say I found out, oh man, I'd probably be funny about it. Like, oh, you buying niggas burgers now? Like, okay. Who money? You better not be, you know what I'm saying, trying to be funny. I wouldn't be mad. Bro, why you be pissed? You hear me? I buy a girl a biscuit.
Low key, I like
nigga,
that.
if I bring her water from the water in the lounge, nigga.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way.
You think you're the same way?
I think I might be the same way. I don't. Yeah, like I said, what's mine is mine. So yeah.
Man, I'm telling you.
Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? It's a big, big world out there. Plenty possibilities. All of them.
This is another episode of the Gentleman's Club, man. Welcome back. You got your host, man, Dante Harper, and of course we got my brother-in-law.
What's up, y'all? I'm Lamont.
He back. I had a lot of comments. Everybody loves some Lamont, so I had to bring him back. Real quick, first off, I need you to subscribe, comment, and share below if you're liking the brand new content. We are doing $100 giveaway to 2 brand new subscribers. So what I need you to do in order to get your money, I need you to subscribe, share, and comment below your Cash App. We had 2 brand new winners last time. This time we're doing 2 brand new subscribers. So make sure you subscribe, you share, and you comment your Cash App, and we're gonna get you that $100, man. Once again, this is the Gentleman's Club, and make sure you enjoy the rest of this episode. Man, how you liking Georgia though?
Bro,
How you liking Georgia?
love Georgia. Yeah, I feel like Atlanta is definitely home for me.
Yeah. And then like compared to North Carolina, man, it's just different.
Yeah.
Like
I really like the nightlife. Like the nightlife is great
the
here.
nightlife, the day life, like even just going to the mall and stuff like that, it's just totally different in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Totally different. You can go to down Sugarloaf right up the street. You go to the mall. You can just do a whole bunch of junk compared to like North Carolina because it's boring downtown. So, did you have a lot to do in North Carolina?
No. Growing up, all we had was like skating rinks and like that was really it. Wet and wild. Like.
What's the club? Did you ever go to the club? Were you a club person?
Back home?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Not at all.
No, I would go to Limelight sometimes.
Cut for what?
And Green Street. Like that was.
Yeah. When I went to Winston-Salem State, Green Street was that open? I don't even think that was open in like. Courtney, was that open? Green Street when I was in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could have sworn we went out. We used to go out downtown all the time. So when you at Winston-Salem State, that's all they go to. They go straight to Green Street, straight to Limelight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was that was it. That's like default. In Atlanta, it's totally different. Like
yeah, Atlanta's great. I love it here. I'm so glad I moved. I feel like it was time.
Here's the thing though, like with Atlanta, if you broke, it's something to do. Like you can go to the park.
Literally.
You can literally just go to the park. It's a festival.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you find so many people at the park who like doing the same shit that you doing. Like you come out here to find a breeze
You
and
literally
smoke.
just walk around and like hop on a scooter.
Exactly. They be riding through with scooters. What they got?
They
Like
really
belt
do.
line and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm. They got pods.
Pond's lit though, bro. Like, and like I said, North Carolina, man, like when you go downtown, it's not really for you. Like if you think about it, like it's really
Downtown is dry.
it's
Like,
dry as hell. When you 30, when you 35, and you just want to go and like have a drink, bro, like North Carolina is not it. You gotta find you a kickback.
I agree.
find you a kickback. Yo, I used to find myself at the wrong parties, like hanging with Justin. This nigga had me at the wrong party. We in here with college kids. I'm 35. I'm 30 now, but nigga, just imagine when you went to college and you saw a 30-year-old. I used to be like, yo, this nigga old as hell. Why is he here? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm loving Georgia, man. But even like the job life for me, it's been real good because the opportunity is different too up here. So it's like different levels of opportunity. Like, and the best thing I noticed about Georgia is Georgia black people are different than North Carolina black people. I hate to say, I say it.
It's a different type of ambition down here.
Right.
Cause everybody's a boss. Like everybody, like they see the celebrities here. They see like the nice houses.
Yeah.
Like you can get into real estate. You can really like if you have an entrepreneurial like
lifestyle. If you had that entrepreneurial lifestyle, I tell you that joint will be falling in. But if you got that entrepreneurial lifestyle, or you got like that mindset, Georgia's a great place, North Carolina's you gonna have to get it on your own in North Carolina. And that's my point. Like
maybe Charlotte,
yeah. Charlotte is a little taste of Georgia. I think that if you were to go to Georgia, you would get Charlotte on the top 10.
Don't compare it to Atlanta. I'm sorry.
Cause it still got its default clubs though. In Atlanta, in Charlotte, you still got your like default clubs. I remember when I was coming up, I went to 935. You ever heard of 935? That was like the most ratchet club in Charlotte. It's like, I think it's on the west side of Charlotte, I think too. And that was a place that everybody go to. And then like if you want to go to the bar, everybody at the same bar. But if you come to Georgia, like it's probably 3 different spots.
It's always something you can do.
Always. If it's like an what is it? What do they call it? Like outlet? It's like when the club's in and everybody go downtown. If you want to, you can just go there. Just go there around like 11, and then that'll be your night in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like the opportunity here, like I said, the opportunity is different. As soon as I got here, I actually like started, building relationships, started networking, started talking to people. And the first person I got cool with was like probably my principal. You know what I'm saying? A black man. You know what I'm saying? And in North Carolina, you don't see that a lot. You don't get to see like a bunch of the black people in leadership. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
So at the same time, like here, you get to have that example. And I think that's the biggest thing for my kids. They get to see that other than your pops trying to be like in leadership and trying to run the household and doing, leadership type of stuff, they get to see it in the work world. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my principal was a black man from Georgia, country man, and like he just like me. His birthday right around the same as mine, and we sit here and talk. We talk for hours, and opportunities start coming up, and like he the one who got me the job back in Gwinnett. So like opportunities start coming up, and like he the one who got me the job back in Gwinnett. So like opportunity is just totally different. And like, how you feel about that? Like, do you feel like it's more opportunity in Georgia than North Carolina?
Yeah, definitely. Even like I said, like if you are like an entrepreneur or like a content creator, like it's really, I would say easy to get here. Like even like when I'm walking in Ponce, like I feel like I just blend in. Like people will compliment me on like my outfit, like
ain't
it's
no
like
hate,
they just
bro.
get it.
It ain't no hate. It's
like,
love in Georgia.
Yeah.
And I was with you.
We was at Ponce.
We was at Ponce just walking, chilling. We ended up in a damn Publix at Ponce. Ponce got a Publix. Was it Publix? Kroger's? I can't even remember. It was Publix?
Yeah, it was Publix. Cause Lena
They had a bar.
had to get she went to Starbucks.
Yeah. And like, yeah, absolutely. And people was like, people show love here. In North Carolina, they kind of just look at you.
Yeah, like in North Carolina, if I wore that, they would be looking at me like crazy. Like that's the type of looks I would get
For real?
in North Carolina, like wearing stuff like that.
They do not understand in North Carolina, bro. Like, In North Carolina, man, I hate to say it, because it ain't the people I hang with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think
It don't be your friends. It's
Nah, it
just
don't
the
be my
general
friends.
public. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I had to get out of there.
Right.
You gotta escape.
But as soon as you try some different shit in Atlanta, it seems like they love it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, okay, this nigga different, and that shit kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my wife, we've been thinking about like a second business or whatever. And I think the hardest thing to do is think of like just being unique, and whatever your brand is like selling. But I think that the biggest thing in Atlanta, and I think that the thing that they love in Atlanta is trending in Atlanta as opposed to North Carolina is people love that new shit. Like if you could put them on, like they'll love your shit. Like even if it's like, because in Atlanta, you got a lot of black-owned business, so a lot of people give you skin oil. They give you T-shirts with the joint with the graphics. You probably ain't seen that picture before. And like I think the best thing, like we were saying about Atlanta, is they love when you do different shit. Because Lamont had, for people who are in North Carolina, all my listeners, what you have on? You had on like the Chelsea boots.
Yeah, I had on some Chelsea boots.
The jeans was like
from Exos.
But
they was like Western, like. And I had on a Telfar, just a little Telfar belt, and then my little sweater.
Man, one thing about y'all, I say this little side note, you and your family fly as hell. But this nigga, listen, I'm from North Carolina, so I'll break it down in y'all terms so that way y'all can understand. This nigga look like a straight cowboy. Like on some cowboy shit. Like he had the cuts that was jointed that was leather, but my point is saying
I should
that
wear that for my birthday, honestly. But
no, for real. And bro, the point is like people in Atlanta love that shit. Like they be like, yo, where you get your jeans from? And it be the most random dude. Yo, where you get your jeans from? Them shits is hard. In North Carolina, they kind of like, nah, this nigga different.
You got certain ones that like might understand where you coming from, but as a whole, like, it's not compared to Atlanta. Like,
not at all.
Like you said, they really show love. Like when I was working at the airport, like everybody was black. Not a single white person was in sight, and that was really different for me. Like working in, North Carolina, not to compare the two, but it was just different. Like
you gotta compare the two because I want people to hear this, and the reason I want people to hear this is because people think that they already got their little cues about a person who try to like move on to Georgia. They automatically like be like, oh he different. Oh, he try to act different, or they try to put that stigma on you.
That's how I feel,
bro.
At least,
bro, that's how you gonna feel. Like, even like kids who want to leave a certain place and go to a different place to even play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, because I'm from Snow Hill, so whenever I moved from Snow Hill to Greenville, it was like, oh shit, this nigga different. Like, why he gotta leave the county and this, that, and the third. So automatically it's like, okay, you try to better yourself or see different opportunities. Like they look at you different. So it's important for us to touch this joint. And I want people who are from North Carolina or from a country area to see the different type of world that you could be a part of. And it's like right up in our nose, And like the opportunity in Georgia. How you feel about like public arguments? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example. And I think I'm getting nice with this editing shit, so I'm gonna throw the video at them. But at the BET Awards, JT was clearly having a public argument in the crowd with Uzi Vert, and she like cocked her phone back and like threw it at him. I think she like hit him in the chest with the jump. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Like,
I feel like she's sensitive. Sorry. I feel like she's sensitive. I feel like it depends. You say she feel like she needs to be done, but I do feel like it depends on the situation. Like it depends on the severity of the situation. Like I guess whether it can be justified or not.
I think this is the rumor. Now I can't. It's rumor. What's her name?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice took a selfie with him and like posted it. Cause she was looking at her phone, and then boom, she just threw it at her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing. So would that be something that would make you? What would send you on? Well, would you go off
That's
on
actually
that?
a good point.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? Like if you were to be on social media, you had a.
But I feel like honestly, I don't want to read too much into it because like I really don't like to do the celebrity thing. But I feel like if JT and Ice Spice had like some underlying beef that they like didn't bring to the forefront or something, because you know girls are catty, like you know, even in the industry, like they be watching out for each other and stuff. So I feel like if she didn't already like Ice Spice and Lil Uzi knew that or something, then that's something that you know I would feel like is justifiable.
So you feel like
for her
you
reaction.
feel like it was something like before that event for him to sit back there and take a selfie with her.
Yeah.
She probably just slid in that nigga DMs or some shit. Ain't no telling, bro. Who knows?
But I think she also had a conversation with him like before she threw the phone, right?
Yeah. Would that be something
They
that
had
you
said something.
would that be something that set you off? Like what would send you off in public area? Because from my experience, from my relationship, we don't do that. Like now, Courtney, she will show her ass if it's like appropriate, right?
Even if it ain't.
Well, you have, but typically, we will have a full-blown argument and come up to the cookout like, chick smiling, she smiling, I'm smiling, and by the time we get back in the car, the shit over.
No,
So,
but they saying in the midst of, so that's different. If we're getting into argument prior to the function, if we're at the function, and
If you at the
trying
function.
me, then yes.
Right.
So you showing up.
So do you think it's important for the girl in that sense to make a moment?
To prove that she crazy?
No, not to prove that she crazy, but to prove like
Like
you
to
know.
submit?
Huh?
Like to submit?
No, like to prove a point. Like the reason I'm doing it in public, or the reason why I'm like showing out in public, is because like maybe I have to be this way.
I feel
I
like,
feel like
she's
is
trying
that-
to like
is
draw a
that-
line,
It's like if you want to go, you want to take it there. All right, let's turn up then. That's how
Right.
I feel.
But he didn't know he did nothing wrong. You see how it happens? Like for Uzi Vert, for example. He didn't know, he was just being cool. Like you gotta think in the rap industry, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being cool.
That's
like,
why I
we
said
just gonna take a picture.
JT is also sensitive.
Right. So
Like I feel like she's just a sensitive girl.
and
Like,
he
she
probably knows
just-
that. He probably knows that. But that don't mean he know like, okay, this gonna piss her off. He just like, okay, it's the rap game, like
Right.
take a pic. You know
We
what I'm
both
saying?
celebrities, like it's just gonna get me more likes.
Right.
I mean, that's how I'm looking at it.
That's exactly how I'm looking at it.
If I was Uzi, but JT, I mean, I guess it's like I said, I can't say how I would react.
Alright. Well, I got another question. It's kind of like compared to that.
This is the Gentleman's Club, and I hope you're enjoying this brand new episode. I just want to let y'all know a couple things that we got coming. Make sure you stay tuned for this brand. We got the brand new Gentleman's Club brand coming out, so make sure you stay tuned because I'm gonna post the links. I'm gonna make sure that y'all have that available. It's gonna be a click away. Everything is getting manufactured. Everything is getting drawn out. We're working on different type of t-shirts, different type of brands that you guys can rock out too. So make sure you stay tuned, stay locked, subscribe, comment, and repost every chance you get. And stay tuned, man. And again, this is the Gentleman's Club.
Let's say you at work, cause I think the biggest thing in like the Gentleman's Club is talking about like relationships and different things that like public arguments or whatever, and seeing how you handle it. But if you at work and you got a coworker, now you in a relationship though, right? You got a boyfriend at the house, but there's this guy at work and you don't build a relationship with him too. You know what I'm saying? He's just cool.
I'm in a relationship with the guy that I work with too.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, he just there.
He's just a coworker.
He's just a coworker. You probably think you probably think he cute. You never know. Like he's just a coworker. That's it.
Mhm.
Period. Alright. How you feel about if you were the guy who were like sitting at home and your boyfriend, you know, went over and was with a coworker, not with a coworker, but he had a coworker, and he bought the coworker breakfast. Like if he bought him breakfast, how would that make you feel? Like, what would you feel? Why you made a face?
If my boyfriend, wait, you said what?
Okay. You have a boyfriend.
If my boyfriend
your
bought
boyfriend
lunch.
works at fucking call center. Georgia Utilities. He works at a call center. He got a coworker. And then you found out, like y'all share accounts, or you found out some way that your boyfriend bought this coworker breakfast. Will you feel some type of way? Like, how would you feel about that? The reason I'm asking this question, I specifically wrote it down because we talked about it. Me and my wife talked about it today. But I want to hear what you gonna say.
I'm gonna address him about it for sure.
How are you gonna address him about it? Did he do something wrong? Are you coming at him like, yo, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
for real? So you
Yeah,
pissed?
it's giving what the hell.
So
The
why
way
is
I'm
that?
looking at it, it's giving what the hell.
So why is that? Hold up. Why is that?
Cause don't buy no other guy no.
Okay,
no lunch.
then that's what I said.
I'm sorry.
That's what I said.
Yeah, don't buy no guy another.
Do you think that's an insecurity?
It can be, but I don't know. When I'm in a relationship, I'm very like territorial and like what's mine is mine. So
But he
I
just
feel
want to
like
get
it
him I'm getting a sausage biscuit. Can you give me another one? It's $1.
okay, that's different.
They $1.
That's different. Now, if you bought him like a meal,
Cracker Barrel.
like I don't know about
He
you.
got
or
that
something.
nigga. He said something about you. Nigga, that volcano, that Japanese.
Yeah,
You pissed at that.
definitely got a problem.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. My argument was I wouldn't even be like, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even to the point where, okay, let's say I found out, oh man, I'll probably be funny about it. Like, oh, you buying niggas breakfast now? Like, okay. Who money? You better not be, you know what I'm saying, trying to be funny. I wouldn't be mad. But why you be pissed? You hear me? I buy a girl a biscuit.
Low key, I'm like,
Nigga, if I
yeah.
bring her water from the water in the lounge, nigga.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way.
You think you're the same way?
I think I might be the same way. I don't. Yeah, like I said, what's mine is mine. So yeah.
Man, I'm telling you.
Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? It's a big, big world out there. Plenty possibilities. All of them